Hey, Ty Cohen here, author of the book Kindle Publishing Secrets. I'm going to give you a couple of tips that can help your book to really stand out from the crowd and help you to really get some visibility. All right, so if you want to make sure that your book does not get lost in the crowd, here's three things that you can do. The first thing is you find out what's already working. You can do this by checking Amazon's bestseller list and identifying trending topics. So readers already love these books. They love this type of content that's out there. So you know that there's a demand, right? The second thing is go in and add like a unique spin, a unique twist. So if you're someone that's considering publishing nonfiction, an example of that would be instead of how to budget, you come from the angle of how to budget when you're broke and you hate spreadsheets, all right? So you see how the difference is? One's much more exciting. The other one is kind of bland. If you're coming from the angle of or if you're someone that's publishing fiction, right, you would come from going from instead of something like a detective solves crimes, you would try something that's more of an angle like a detective who can hear the last thoughts of the dead. All right, so here's a great prompt that you can go and you can put this into ChatGPT and you can get a lot of ideas. The prompt is simply this: give me 3 unique twists on this book idea to make it different than what's already out there. All right, so give me 3 unique twists on this book idea, and then you would give it your book idea to make it different from what's already out there. Then ChatGPT will give you a ton of different ideas. All right. The third thing is test your idea before you actually start writing it. So you simply go in, you can ask your audience. Now, here's where it's very important to have a list. So an email list, a contact list, some type of a list where you can actually go in and you can survey your readers. If you don't have a list, you can go in, you can run a poll on social media. So you can go into like some of the Facebook groups that are really loved by people that would read the type of content, the genres that you'd be publishing. And you just simply go in there, you run a poll and you ask them, would you read this type of content? Or does this actually appeal to you? And watch what happens, all right? It gives you a lot of insight. So authors who tend to skip this step struggle big time. I've spoken to tens of thousands of different writers and authors across multiple genres, fact and fiction. And people who don't go in and do their market research, they have the hardest time, all right? So those who do, they tend to have greater potential when it comes to selling their books. So make sure you do this. Stay well.